So you have a site migration coming up, and right now you're probably panicking a little bit, canceling all your weekend plans, and thinking that you're not going to see the light of day for about 6 months. Well, I'm here to tell you that if you have a solid plan in place, the process isn't so scary, and Conductor is here to help. Now, a site migration is defined as any major change to your site's URLs, so odds are you'll be doing this more than once in your career. Reporting and analytics. First, you want to make sure that you're outlining benchmarks for future comparisons. You want to make sure you know where your traffic and your rankings are coming from, so post-launch you can see if anything went seriously wrong. You should also think about your backlink data too. Metadata. Make sure it's there and make sure it's optimized. Robots.txt file. Make sure that you're only blocking the files that you want to block in your Robots.txt file pre- and post-launch. And please, please don't accidentally block your entire site. It's happened before. XML Sitemap. This is a really important piece of the migration because we want to make sure that your new XML sitemap is properly submitted to Google Search Console and only contains 200 status code pages from the new site. Crawling your site. Before you make any major changes, you want to make sure you're cleaning house first. Think of it like moving apartments. You wouldn't carry the old junk to your new place, even if it is that favorite t-shirt from your freshman year of college. What you want to do here is make sure that you're not taking any serious SEO technical problems to the new site. So crawl the site, benchmark the data, and make sure that all of those problems don't carry over and that you have data to look at on the new site as well. JavaScript and CSS. Make sure that you're not accidentally blocking any important JavaScript code from being crawled. And also make sure not to carry over any unnecessary JavaScript code to the new site. Schema markup. If you have schema markup on any of your old pages, make sure that it's moving over to the new site and that it's properly implemented. Page speed. This is another benchmarking metric. You want to make sure you know the load times on both your desktop and mobile pages. If your site is faster on the new site, great. If it slows down, we've got a little bit of a problem. Canonical tagging. Make sure that every page on your new site has a canonical tag, whether it points to itself or another page on the site. This is a Google best practice and it can help with duplication and indexation issues. Redirects. Always, always, always use a 301 redirect when migrating your site, as this passes full authority from the old pages to the new one. And make sure that you only have one step in the redirect because you don't need to tell somebody to take 3 left turns to make a right. Pro tip here is to have an Excel file that contains all of your old URLs and where they're pointing to on the new site. This will help us consolidate and know exactly what page is pointing where. So the site finally launched, but before we run off to happy hour, there's a few things we need to take care of, and the first is our reporting and analytics. You can use real-time reporting in Google Analytics to make sure that your tracking code is implemented correctly. Do a fetch and render on a sampling of the pages to make sure that everything is rendering correctly when crawled by Googlebot. Now, you're going to want to check your site traffic week over week, and it's likely that you'll see a slight dip, but you should recover from this if everything is properly implemented. Next step is we're going to crawl the site, and what we're looking for here is to make sure that all of our 301 redirects were properly implemented. First, we want to make sure that they're all actually 301s and not 302s or something else, and that all of our pages are pointing to 200 status codes instead of a 404 error. Now we're going to use the crawl to identify any technical errors that we may have accidentally brought over from the old site. So check the crawl for broken pages, broken links, duplicate content, missing meta tags, and things like that. We have a brand new site up and we want to make sure that we're putting our best face forward when it comes to SEO. And finally, we want to check for any broken internal links on the site. So when you have 2 pages that are talking to each other, you want to make sure it's always a 200 status code in between and not an extra redirect or pointing to a broken page. And now it's time to check our indexation. So we're going to do a quick Google search with site:domain to make sure that all of the pages are being indexed should be and that that number that shows up makes sense to you. And that robots.txt file, I wasn't kidding, please make sure that you didn't accidentally block your entire site. And now comes for the content optimization. So we've moved everything from the old site to the new site, which means we can focus on meta tag refreshes, new content, and maybe refreshing some of that old content as well. I hope this video helped ease your nerves a little bit. We all know that site migrations can be really scary and stressful, but Conductor is here to help, whether it's pre, post, or during your migration. If you're a Conductor customer and would like to talk more about this, please feel free to reach out to your account team. If you're not a Conductor customer and still want to talk about this, we're here to help. Just reach out to us and we'll find a way to best suit your needs. And I promise when this is all over, we'll still go to happy hour.